This is the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show. Heard every Saturday and Sunday from noon to 1 p.m. right here on AM800.
Thank you for doing a good job as always.
Now back to the show with broker owner and host, Dan Gemus.
Back for another segment here with you till 1 o'clock and every Saturday and Sunday from noon to 1 here on AM800. I am Dan Gemus. In studio with me today, Aaron Blackmere, sales rep of the Dan Gemus team, and we're having all kinds of fun. And
yes,
it's open house day.
Yes, everywhere.
Oh my gosh, we had 4 open houses yesterday, 3 today. We'll mention them again. You can find them on our website at dangemus.com. And a reminder, if you're looking to make a move, well, the Dan Gemus team is always here and willing to help, and we'll come out there and give you a free home market evaluation. Tell you what your home is worth in this market, this ever-changing market.
Yes.
You can reach out to us 7 days a week at 519-566-5565 or find us online at dangemus.com. Of course, we're all over social media and YouTube. We're not hard to find.
Nope, not at all.
Just Google us.
That's right. I might be roaming around too somewhere, so just
that's right.
Just holler at me.
Okay. And as well, if you want to win the contest for the Richmond Popcorn Company gift card today, the keyword is FRESH, F-R-E-S-H, to 10800 with your first and last name. Okay, so here are some winter supplies. That stock up now before they sell out. We always wait till the last second with anything in life, but especially winter supplies.
Yes, always.
The first storm blows in, then we all panic.
And we all act like we're surprised.
We're like, what? Yeah, exactly. Snow. So now is the time to get these things while it's still warm.
Yes.
Before they all sell out of the stores and they start hitting the shelves.
And if everybody else is looking at you crazy for buying winter stuff right now, just laugh when you're shoveling or you have your supplies.
Sucker.
Yep.
Just wait. Okay, so here is the list. Snow blowers. If you plan to invest in a snowblower this year, well, it's prudent to make your purchase before the first snowfall of the season. 100%.
Yep.
Right.
I always have mine going in the summer, so it's a good thing my dad's coming for Thanksgiving this year.
Yes.
Because every year he comes down, we work on my snowblower to make sure it runs.
Get out.
Because the one year he didn't come down.
And it didn't work. It didn't run.
I didn't even look at it, and I went, first snowfall, didn't work. So I'm looking forward to Dad coming down for Thanksgiving.
Air purifiers. So over the summer, we've been able to, move gatherings and events outdoors, obviously, as it gets warmer. In cooler months, well, air purifiers were a key component to keeping indoor spaces like classrooms and offices and everything else nice and clean. So now is a good time to get them, right? Mm-hmm. Turkey. Okay, how many years in a row have we had a shortage of turkeys?
Turkey shortage right at Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Really? Right?
Yeah, get your turkey in July.
Yes, turkeys. Well, first of all, we're in September, almost October already.
Oh, yeah, Thanksgiving's
Could you imagine?
2 weeks away?
Yeah, when's Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
Google that.
Oh, it's okay, give me a minute. You
So
keep going.
Turkey's a holiday staple in many homes for both Thanksgiving and Christmas, but retailers and distributors foresee an upcoming shortage for this year, as they always do.
The 9th.
The 9th?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it goes a couple weeks.
Yep. So get your turkeys if you haven't got. Man, I'm messed. I don't even think. Well, maybe Joyce is smarter. Well, we know Joyce is smarter than me. I hope she got a turkey.
I'm sure she's listening.
Yes.
Patio heaters. Again, patio heaters are hard to come by once the weather gets cool. So snatch them while you can, especially if you plan to play host outdoors this winter. So, yeah.
I find that's easier down in this area because the winters are a little bit shorter.
They're wilder
you don't get the snow.
shorter.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't be able to, when I was up north, I don't think I'd be able to entertain outside.
I'm not sure if they're calling for a harsh winter this year or if
I have
it's
no
supposed to
idea.
be milder. Hopefully it's going to be a milder winter.
I hope so. I mean,
Last year wasn't too bad, if I recall.
It was a pretty good winter last year.
Yeah.
I didn't have any issues myself.
Yeah. Ice melt. So ice melt is a winter essential.
Yep.
Now, obviously, a lot of people use salt from the winter salt mine. So I'm not sure with the strike that was, 6 months long.
Another shortage?
If they're short this year or how that's going to go. But
Yeah, grab it now.
If you can find some stuff,
Yeah.
snatch it. And
Would you be able to find it out right now?
I would think that's a good question.
You don't really look for it in the summertime.
you don't. You're
Hence
right.
the list, right?
Yeah,
So
you're right. But look, we're almost October, so I would think it
should be out. Yeah, should be.
by now. Popular toys. So again, it's always tough. I'm not sure. Our kids are getting to the age now where they don't really care so much about the hot toys.
Right.
Sophie, maybe she's 7, but the boys at 10 and 12 years
A little
old,
older.
not so much about the the hot toys like they were.
Right, like the
way back
GT
when.
snow racers, like when we were
Yeah.
younger and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's a good time just to keep your eyes peeled for those as they
Yes.
as they hit the shelves. Firewood, again, another
Okay.
good. I don't think we have much of a shortage of. It's not hard to find firewood around here. We have got
You know,
lots
just
and
find something to
there's
burn.
lots of folks that have. Yeah. Inevitably, we pile up our pile in the backyard every winter for the summer. We haven't had very many bonfires
no?
this year actually.
I found it was really warm this summer. That even at nighttime, I didn't
So
really want to
wet.
sit out. Yeah, it's that too. I didn't want to sit out very much this year.
I know. Winter sports equipment. Do you guys? You're from Wasaga Beach. Do you
Yes.
guys go skiing at all? Did you
I
ski
used to
back
downhill
then?
ski at
Yeah.
Blue Mountain.
Yeah.
I never bought anything because just everything was expensive. So I just used to do rentals at the Blue Mountain because I skied maybe 3 times a year, so it wasn't worth it for me to go and invest in it. But hockey, I've always invested in the hockey equipment, new sticks. Like even when I was younger, you had to get it earlier for the new skates and all that other stuff because they don't last long.
We haven't skied since I was in grade 7 or 8. Went to Mount Brighton, across the border.
Okay, yep.
Lots of fun, and I haven't been since then. But I would like to go back and.
It is, you know what? After you get the hang of it, it's kind of nice to do. I found it a lot like skating, just with longer blades.
Yes.
I mean, you just got to realize that they're that long. Because I remember the first time doing the old, just going down the hill in the
With your
skis
V
cross.
shape? Yeah.
and then you
Or
do the old
cross,
face
yeah.
plant. Yeah, that hurt. I learned in a hurry.
Oh my God! So a couple more things on the list here. If you're just joining us, we're talking about some winter supplies to stock up on now before they sell out. Here's a big one: shovels.
There you go.
I've been there. I've been there 2 years in a row, where we had a shovel break on us, and then of course it snows, and we go to buy one, and of course they're all sold out. So it's a good time of the year to kind of get that done early and
Get an extra.
Get an extra one.
I've broken shovels lifting snow, or you
Yes.
hit something and then you're stuck without one. So I always buy 2 when I go.
We're very strong. So look,
That's
obviously,
true.
as we're shoveling, and we're going to break.
I
shovels
have been working
naturally.
out. No, I haven't.
I work out. Vacation rentals. So if you're looking to rent a cottage for the winter, again, it's time to book that if you haven't already. But there you go. Some tips, some
good
things
tips.
to snatch up now before the cold weather.
They forgot liquor.
Yeah.
And beer and everything else because you never know when the snow is going to hit and you're going to be trapped inside. So
How about the whiskey?
that's right. Just warms
about the whiskey?
warms the cockles of your heart.
That's
I
right.
mean,
That's right. Oh my goodness, too funny. Okay, we are going to take a break here coming up. We're going to come back. We'll talk to Chris Gibb from Gibb Insurance Brokers about his tip today. And later on in the show, we're talking about some common reno upgrades that are not worth the money. There's one. This is a list from Brian Bomber. And I don't agree with every single thing on his list. One in particular.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that.
See what that one
later
is.
on.
Yeah.
Anything you can think of off the top of your head, Aaron? Some things that
I've been
might not be
spinning
worth it?
this and I keep going to the things I tell people that are worth value. So
Yeah.
I don't really think, geez. The risk of getting shamed here.
Yeah.
Anything Toronto Maple Leaf put up in your basements or in
Oh,
your house
okay.
is
Here-
just
here
gonna.
we go.
That's a bad reno.
He's gonna
That's
start-
a
he's gonna
hey.
start that right now.
Training camps have started. This preseason's around the corner. I'm in preseason mode. I gotta get my insults practice on here. So
I heard you ran into Seb at our 12-year-old Seb at Uncommon Fest.
yeah, he
a
mugged
couple
me.
weeks ago. He mugged you.
He mugged me. I was wearing a Red Wing shirt, and I don't think he took too kindly to it. So he took my money.
I think you scared some of his friends that he was with.
It was funny because the one kid, did you know that guy? And I thought he should have said no.
You're gonna tell folks what you did. You walked up to him.
Well, we were just at the Uncommon Festival, and I just walked up to him, and I was just giving him a little bit of a hard time out there because we always have this little running rivalry with him loving the Toronto Maple Leafs and me being a Red Wings fan. So he was feeding me the insults pretty good. So I had to do a little confrontation, and he was with his buddies, and they were all kind of worried, thinking, "Who's this guy?" with this Red Wing shirt on, and we had a little smile about it. So yeah, he still owes me $5.
Oh, there you go. Well, after the show, you can go find him. We'll see what he says. Okay, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back. We'll give away the gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company in the next half hour. If you haven't already entered, text the keyword FRESH, F-R-E-S-H, with your first and last name to 10800, and you're automatically entered to win. Lots more to come on the Dan Gemus Real Estate Show right here on AM 800.